2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at center. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And here's Young. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Young left side, and stolen by Jordan. Outside Irving. Dishes it to Harden. Feeds it to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Five to shoot. Second shot opportunity. That's good on the jump shot.
Defensively, someone has to stay with Kyrie on the pick and roll. He's too good of a scorer.
And Young, here we go. And that one is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here is Harris following the basket by Trae Young. Outside Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Hawks with possession. Young taking his time here. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The pass to Collins. Young trying to break free.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
Back to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. Harden can't hit.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Hunter off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that's done. For the Hawks, Molinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Now, here is Harden. Johnson surveying the floor. It's Jordan on the wing. On the wing, Harden. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One of the great rebounders in this league. When Jordan does score, this is often how it happens.
Outside Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Williams.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Now, here is Irving. Releases from 15. Claxton. It's good on the putback. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Down low. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Williams against Irving. Over to the wing. All sorts of time. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Williams leading the break. He feeds it to Okongwu. Bucket is good.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
And Irving launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They got Tony Snell. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Although Gallinari's used more to stretch the floor, he has the size and skill to do damage from mid-range.
Brown outside. Five on the clock. And a wide open look for Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gallinari. And that one is off. Aldridge with some nice D. Nets trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Irving. Rebound by Williams.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Okongwu. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Irving. Pass to Brown. Kicks to Aldridge. Back to Brown. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Okongwu. Tries again. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Aldridge, the pass to Irving. Outside for Griffin. Back to Irving from deep three-point range. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Molinari passes to Snell. And Okongwu has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Here's Irving. Passes to Claxton. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Herter, no good. Nets trail by 8. Harden scanning the floor. Out to Harris. Harden outside. On the wing, Harris. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Young, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Harden against Young. Jordan kicks to Harris. Harden outside. Here's Jordan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that should...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at point guard. Herter passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Now here is Harris. Kicks it out to Johnson for the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young against Harden. And Young kicks to Collins. Here's Herter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Harden. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now, here is Young. Good.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Harden outside. Inside. Jordan dishes to Harden. Back to Jordan, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Tyler Johnson. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Irving after the basket by Atlanta. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound by the Hawks. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Griffin finds Irving. Back to Griffin. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 9. To the left side wing. Here's Snell. And too long on the shot.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Outside Irving. They could use a bucket, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Aldridge drives in. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Aldridge.
It's a rough way to make a living, but somebody has to do it. Blake Griffin absorbing a lot of contact in the painted area.
Bogdanovich, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Green passes to Aldridge. Here is Harden. To the middle. Right side Aldridge. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I love the body control to take the hit. Still convert. Aldridge now going to the line for one more.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
The pass to Claxton. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Williams against Harden. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Williams.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
It's stolen. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Got a piece of it. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always likes seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Harden outside. Now the feed to Jordan. Back to Harden. Here's Irving. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. The Hawks again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Harden dishes to Jordan. And the shot goes down.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
The Hawks leading by 7. Williams looking around. Irving with the steal. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And it's intriguing. Early on, critics questioned DeAndre's commitment to the game. But boy, has he answered them back.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Collins comes in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Harden right side. He kicks it to Harris. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Young against Irving. Young passes to Collins. 4 on the clock. Young inside. He's covered by Irving, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Irving dishes to Jordan. They kick it out to Green. Young against Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Jordan.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Harris. Launches it. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Young, no good. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Irving kicks to Harris. Can't knock in the 3 to tie it up. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joe Harris.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And the shot goes in.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And so it's the Hawks. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. The traffic in New York City.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And looking at the Nets, we've got Harden. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Hayes. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. Now here is Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Now here is Holiday following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Holiday against Jordan, and it doesn't even draw either. The Nets on offense. Here's Harden, kicks it to Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Holiday looking for an opening. Makes it off the glass.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The kick out to Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. The offensive rebound. DiVincenzo with it. Now Green defending. Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Javi Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Portis, the pass to Middleton. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the pass to Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Harden scanning the floor. Feeds to Jordan. And good that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Tucker. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Harden. The dish now to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here is Forbes. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Harden with the drive. That's tipped. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Forbes. To the inside, Tucker. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here is Forbes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Irving looking over the floor. Lopez with the steal. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Irving, and it's good, 2 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Irving. Shoots from 14, and it's off the back rim, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And stolen by Aldridge. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Irving against Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The shot by Holiday, no good. And a wide open look for Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Aldridge kicks to Irving. Good D by Holiday.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
That's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed. To have your jersey hanging up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. That's good from Brook Lopez.
So much talk about Lopez and how much he has changed his game to fit the modern NBA. And I think what's most impressive is not just the ability to shoot the ball, but the ability to be effective while shooting the three ball. Brook Lopez has worked hard to do that.
DiVincenzo with it, picked up by Harris. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, the Bucks miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Harden with the drive, and the basket is good. Harden's got 6.
superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. On defense, Brooklyn, 11-point game. And Giannis throws it down.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. That one drops for him.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And here is DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. Inside, here's Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Bucks on top. They finish off the second quarter with a massive.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. And that's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan, and it's Green in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here's Harris from the arc.
And Lopez doing what he can to just be disruptive out there, distracting shooters.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Stolen by Harden. Jordan against Lopez. From 20 feet out. The putback doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Harden. Nails the 16-footer. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Dishes to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. And stolen by Irving. Middleton against Green. Jordan inside. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Middleton looking it over. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Harris. And that one's good by Giannis. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Middleton outside. Pass to Giannis. Middleton against Green. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harden outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. From past the arc. Takes the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets trail by 18. Back to Green. He dishes it to Jordan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jordan's got 6 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Jordan against Lopez. Connaughton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Connaughton's got his first points of the game.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Harden against Holiday. Now Harden. 14 points for him. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. Luwawu Cabarrot kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Brown, guarded by Holiday. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
How about that? LaMarcus still with that size can go up and power it through.
Holiday against Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Connaughton. Here's Holiday. The teardrop falls in. And the Bucks lead by 18. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Johnson surveying the floor. The pass to Luwawu. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. Here's Griffin. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. He kicks it to Tucker. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
Just another way Aldridge beats you as a facilitator. Very comfortable making decisions. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Back to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Harris. Back to Harden.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. To the paint. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. The dish to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Green.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Harden can't hit. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Up again.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Irving for three, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Here's Holiday. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of Payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And it goes down 2 points.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Outside Holiday. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Another shot. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Middleton. Feeds it to Lopez. Drops in the layup for 2.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Herter passes to Capella. Kicks it to Young. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. And Young comes over to help. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Young drives in, hands the 12-footer.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here's Young, following the basket by Trae Young.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Passes it to Herter. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter.
Boy, you got to box him out or he takes off for these throwdown putbacks. Capella doing work on the glass.
And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Right side, Portis. It's stolen by Capella. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Second shot opportunity. Gallinari outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gallinari. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Forbes, the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Young with the steal. Capella inside, working on Portis. Williams passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. Now here's Tucker. Here's Middleton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Atlanta leading by 4. Young inside. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here is Forbes. Right side, Portis. Over Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Both shots good from the stripe. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Goodwin in at the point. Here's Williams. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. It's Portis, high post. Knocked loose. Goodwin with a steal. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks working the ball around. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Huerter passes to Gallinari. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Huerter. And Lopez pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Hurd, guarded by Holiday. Okongwu kicks to Williams. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. 1:35 left in the first half. Here's Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Drew Holiday again.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Herter gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Giannis with it. Poke loose. And here's the break. Unloads from 9, and Williams gets it to go on the assist from Bogdanovich. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, it's a pleasure watching Williams and his subtle athleticism. I mean, he's got a grace that's really pretty unique.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Bucks trail by 4. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Forbes the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. To the paint. Pulls up. Ooh, the double clutch. Second chance shot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
There's 10 seconds left here in the second. And here's Young. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. They didn't stop fighting in the... Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense. Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Bucks trail by 5. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Young against Holiday. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Now Young. He's got 12. Inside, Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And the dunk by Giannis.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Young left side. Dishes it to Capella. And Lopez pulls it down. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. He kicks to Lopez. Now here's Middleton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
And the dunk by Capella. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Holiday with it, and guarded by Capella. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Kicks it down to Middleton. 13 feet away. Here's Lopez. The feed now to Middleton. Up and in on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And that's an intentional foul. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Williams in the post. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
The dish to Forbes. Shot from 12. Tips it. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 5. Huerter passes to Okongwu. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Kicks to Hunter. To end the drought, and he sinks the layup.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Here's Herter. Here's Collins. And the pass to Hunter. Now Young. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Capella's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Young against Holiday. Young with the ball. Capella inside. Lopez covering. Collins in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Here's Capella. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for Clint Capella.
I love what Capella brings to the game. Tough, physical, strong, relentless. Gotta respect what he does on these contact finishes.
Holiday goes in. Count the basket. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's Young. A floater. Can't hit from in close. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. He feeds it to Lopez. Yes, that goes in. Lopez has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Bogdanovich inside. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Giannis against Collins. Now Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
And Gallinari kicks to Young.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Bucks leading by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Middleton, and another basket for Milwaukee.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Holiday against Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Ice.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Young, no good. Giannis outside. Here's Connaughton. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game. traffic in New York City making its way. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Green. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden outside. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got the game going here with the first basket for Brooklyn.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And he gets the bucket. And here's Harden. We're about 1 minute into the first. To the inside. Jordan dishes to Harden. Over Bogdanovich. They kick it out to Green. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
About 1.5 minutes through the first quarter. Down low and stolen by Jordan. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Passes it to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Johnson, he's checked in for Irving. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Harden. Harris outside. The 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. And it's Capella missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Bogdanovich looking around. The pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. From 13, 2 points. That one goes.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan finds Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris inside the line. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And Herter gets it to go.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Harden outside. Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and it's Bruce Brown in for Tyler Johnson. Here's Young. James Harden picking up that last basket. Young inside, and he converts the layup.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Harden outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Herter makes it off the glass. Herter's got 6 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks on top, leading by just 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. He's out there with Brown. Aldridge out there with Luwawu. And it's Claxton in a power forward. Young outside. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Collins passes to Young. Count it. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brown kicks to Irving. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. To Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Pass to Luwawu. The kick out to Irving. Over Young, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Collins. And it's Williams in for Young. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nets trail by 7. Now Irving. There's the feed to Aldridge. Brown the pass to Aldridge. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That mid-range J, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Here's Williams. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving with it. Okongwu covering. Back to Irving. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Huerter. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Brown dishes to Aldridge.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Irving. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in. Right side, Williams. Stolen by Harden. Nets trail by 5. Jordan kicks to Harden. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Keeps it alive, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 8 points.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Williams against Harden. Williams passes to Okongwu. Here's Huerter. The tray. No good that time. And some good action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
On the court for Atlanta. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Kicks it out to Collins, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Irving looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Irving. Jeff Green on the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, you're having a tough time trying to tie down DeAndre Jordan. This guy is a powerful force who knows how to convert.
So it's Atlanta now. Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. Young, good. 6 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Irving. Goes back up. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young inside, covered by Irving. Irving against Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
On the wing, Green. For the lead. It doesn't go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young passes to Collins. Young inside. Johnson's there. Collins wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by Hunter. And here they come. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3, sinks the triple. Irving's got 8 points. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Young against Irving. Good on the bucket. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Young against Irving. Dishes it to Jordan. Harris up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They kick it out to Green. Harris outside. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
13 feet away. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 3. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Irving with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Irving. He dishes it to Jordan. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shots good from Young. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Irving against Young. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harden surveying the D. He feeds it to Aldridge. It's deflected.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Okongwu with it. It's deflected. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here is Williams. They've got Griffin. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Harden outside. And it goes down 2 points.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Williams up on top, guarded by Harden.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Claxton. He kicks it to Harden. Griffin inside. Gallinari covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge finds Harden. To the middle. Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Williams looking around. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his first 2 points.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Harden against Williams. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Hawks leading by 5. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Claxton the pass to Brown. Outside, Griffin. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Harden against Williams, and the layup falls. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Griffin. Brown outside. Harden dishes to Brown. Kicks it to Griffin. Nets passing it around. From deep. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 5, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Tony Snell. Harden the pass to Jordan. Basket good.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. Free throw good, Jordan.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 6.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Harden outside. They kick it out to Green. And there's the pass to Jordan. Outside Irving. And here is Harris. Irving with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Harris outside. Harden the pass to Jordan. Tries from 7. And again, it's the Nets missing. Atlanta leading by 6. Young fires away from outside, but they recover it.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Harden inside the three-point line. Harris looking it over to the inside. It's stolen by Capella. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Herter. Off target with his 3. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And here's Harris from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young fires away from outside. Again, Young missing. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's the 3. No good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And he converts the layup.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Harden. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint, taken away by Holiday.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Here is Harden after the basket by Milwaukee. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. For 3, Harris. A rebound by Brook Lopez. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes to Harris. Will it go? That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And the dunk by Lopez.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Harden. Jordan finds Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. And they double up Giannis. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. Good D by Harden.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. And a new group in for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and it's Milwaukee's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Tucker dishes to Antetokounmpo. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Irving drives in. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Irving's got it back down to single digits for Brooklyn. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here's Giannis. He's got 10 down low. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo and stolen by Aldridge. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And Brooklyn making a change here. Bucks leading by 10. Irving with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Got a piece of it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Connaughton. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Irving against Portis. Irving misses.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he would.
For me personally, I just want to.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. When you consider how the Bucs are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. And the shot is good. Nets trail by 8. Harden scanning the floor. He kicks it to Brown. Puts up a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Middleton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Connaughton passes to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Swiped away. Now the Bucks moving it up, pushing it up. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for James Harden.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Outside Irving. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin with the ball. Stolen by Holiday. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Holiday with the 3. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line. Not afraid to get hit on his way up.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Giannis up top, defended by Griffin, and not going to let him get that easy dunk. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Forbes. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Irving against Holiday. Irving with it. The shot's good. Irving's got 6.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Irving. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost, and when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
And to the Kumbo inside. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. And that'll do it for us. The 3rd quarter about to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Setting the floor for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And to There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Stolen by Holiday. By himself, and Holiday throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Middleton trying to break free, and Lopez throws it down.
The athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
It's Harden with the drive. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden, no good.
The 3rd quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Lopez. Jordan against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. And the Nets making a change here as well. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jeff Green. It's Harden with the drop.
Oh, too much. Look at that. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Portis trying to free himself. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Jordan. Good. Jordan's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Nets trail by 10. Harden outside. Jordan trying to free himself up. Here's Aldridge. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Harris dishes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
I think defenses are really off balance the way that Tyler Johnson never stops, especially on the drive. He buries shots despite getting hit.
Middleton against Harris. Middleton the pass to Portis. 1:07 left in the third. Irving can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 8. Middleton drives in. Over Harris. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Aldridge trying to break free, and it's Irving missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it's Giannis missing. Nets trail by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Can't connect from short range. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Middleton. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks. Johnson left side. Harris outside. Can't connect from long distance.
A gritty effort on the defensive end. Johnson showing how quick he can be on both ends of the floor.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13-point. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now Irving. Looking to get back on track here. Yep, that one goes in there.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one tricked you into it.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo against Irving. from deep three-point range.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. For three, Middleton. Good on the triple. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Here's Johnson. Aldridge trying to break free. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Jeff Green is checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. And Harden comes to help. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Nets trail by 16. Claxton, no good. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Claxton the pass to Harden. Outside Green. Now here's Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo against Irving. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, a great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Holiday finds Giannis. Back to Holiday. The pass to Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Blake Griffin. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. Giannis against Green. Harris outside. Shoots. Offensive rebound, Nets. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Inside and stolen by Jordan. And even 3-on-3 break. Irving for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For the challenge ahead, hoping to, and they've got a few injuries on their bench, less options, but you think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in its small forward. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Hunter. And it's Herter in at the point. Collins against Antetokounmpo. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
They get it again. Herter passes to Collins. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Collins, good.
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all 3 levels.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Hunter dishes to Capella, and there it is for him.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Kicks to Giannis. And so just over a minute and a half played. Lopez finds Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And Holiday, here we go. Scooped up.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Down low. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Outside Collins. To the paint. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Releases from 15. Shots good by Middleton.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Young taking his time here. And yes, it's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Connaughton passes to Middleton. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside, and stolen by Okongwu. Williams in the post. Okongwu kicks to Williams. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 4. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Passes it to Middleton. Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Okongwu. Missed it, even after all those chances. 3-on-3. Back to Portis. Out of hand on it, and he gets it back. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. Shots good from Young. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Snell, the pass to Williams. Back to Snell. And here's Young. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. He kicks to Forbes. Back to Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Hawks now. 4-point game. Kicks it out to Collins. To the wing right side. Herter, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. to the right wing. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Lopez passes to Giannis. Lock at 6. And the dunk by Giannis.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Pass to Herter. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bucks trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Young inside. A beautiful reverse layup. Young's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Hawks.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. He dishes it to Middleton. Over Bogdanovich. And the shot is long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Puts it up from 12. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Gallinari. Williams is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Hill in at the small forward position.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Holiday surveying the floor. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Williams against DiVincenzo. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
With the assist.
And here's Giannis. He's got 10. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Okongwu kicks to Young. To the paint. Outside Williams. Back to Young. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Hill. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trae Young. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The Hawks leading by 5. Stolen by Tucker. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Williams looking over the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his first basket.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Tucker dishes to Giannis. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And they're on the break. And Huerter gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Just finding ways to score. Huerter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Down low. Poked away. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Drops in the layup for 2.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Forbes takes it up strong against tight defense.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So for the Hawks, Collins comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Lou Williams. Outside Bogdanovic. Gallinari outside. Inside. 6 to shoot. Capella kicks to Bogdanovic. And good that time. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Atlanta with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Collins, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is Forbes to the inside. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. A nice shot by Tucker.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Here's Herter. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Moron, that's good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Holiday up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Lopez. That one falls.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Lopez finds Middleton. Back to Lopez. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Young, here we go. And it's in there.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Picked away. Here's Young. Good D by Holiday.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Now here's Middleton. He's tightly guarded and stolen by Hunter. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Middleton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. You know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Capella inside. Lopez covering.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
For 3, Middleton drills it from outside.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
It's Williams with the drive. Up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Middleton against Bogdanovich.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And it's Capella missing.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Now, Giannis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Good one. Passes to Fernando. Atlanta again missing. Can't get it to fall. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.